why do research? And so we need to position ourselves in a field. And the field is quite big, and we might start off scratching our heads going, where do I start? Where do I begin? But what you start is knowing what the current knowledge out there is. Because if we don't know what the current knowledge is, how can we make a contribution? Sometimes it's not enough to make assumptions of what is not being done. We're given a lot of funding to do our research, so we need to kind of understand what has been done and what else needs to be done.
Eradication of the silo professional. Now, the professions need to stop working in silos. They have to work together, because the solution in terms of African cities and developing them sustainably going forward and managing them sustainably requires the built environment professionals to work together. Each professional brings a unique strength to the table in terms of their value add, and together we can actually make a difference. Now, really, that should resonate for Africans in terms of the sociological concept or anthropological concept of Ubuntu, which is something that runs across the continent. I only am because you are. I am because you see me. Together we are stronger. We need expertise. We need expert knowledge, as in the built environment professionals. We need good quality research on how to grapple with very real issues in our African cities. But we also need local knowledge. We can't do it sitting in our ivory towers in the university. We actually need to get out of the university, and you need to get your hands dirty, so to speak. And we need to rely less on technical or data-driven outcomes and try to divorce policy from these data-driven outcomes and start to grapple with the sociological issues that we are dealing with in terms of real human beings. So what I'm calling for is less quantitative research, not saying abandon it, but we actually need more qualitative research to truly understand where the people living in the informal settlements and the slums in Africa, where they're actually coming from.
The other major problem is also on mortgage. Now, in Africa, typically, most mortgage products are 20% and beyond. 20% and beyond. And if this is the kind of interest you are going to saddle yourself with for the rest of your life, it's as if you have just, committed suicide but alive. Reminder for the built environment professionals and those of us who are stakeholders there, that NATO, which means no action took only, must be replaced with malt. So anytime you see a bottle of malt, be reminded that Africa, there should be more action, less talk. Africa. Thank you very much.
Think differently. I don't care if you're an engineer, architect, QS, or whatever. What we're dealing with today is systems. And those systems are getting more complex, they're getting more interconnected, they're becoming interdependent, and I tell you, they can cause you big problems when they go wrong. So we're going to think about systems, and I think the future generation of engineers, surveyors, I originally did engineering, then I moved into QSing afterwards. It's all about systems, it really is. And basically how we can cross those frontiers.